As we travel through life, the principles of faith, compassion, and righteousness that are central to Islam serve as a compass that points us in the right direction. The teachings that are derived from the Quran and the Sunnah have an impact on how one can effectively lead a life that is fulfilling on a social, ethical, and spiritual level. In the context of Islam, it is important to investigate the significance of diversity and inclusive approach. Allah has intricately incorporated a wide variety of cultures, languages, and customs into human society, and our religious teachings emphasize the significance of embracing and respecting these diverse aspects of human society. The diversity that exists among us exemplifies the marvels that Allah has created and strengthens the cohesiveness of our communities. In accordance with the principles of Islam, it is of the utmost importance that we view our differences as an opportunity for personal growth and mutual comprehension. Maintaining a harmonious working relationship is absolutely necessary. This article will investigate the significance of personal accountability within the framework of Islam. A fundamental tenet of our faith is the recognition that each individual is responsible for their own actions and the consequences those actions have, not only for themselves but also for society and the environment. This sense of responsibility helps to cultivate a conscientious approach to life, in which we try to keep in mind the obligations that we have to Allah, to ourselves, and to the communities in which we do business. We are compelled to do everything in our power to reach our full potential, to make amends for our mistakes, and to live our lives with honesty and purpose. Consider the position that Islam takes on issues of peace and reconciliation. How we interact with other people and how we approach the resolution of conflicts are both influenced by the principles of peace that are a part of our faith. The teachings of Islam instruct us to actively seek out nonviolent resolutions to conflicts, to extend forgiveness to others, and to actively work toward achieving reconciliation during times of conflict. The commitment to peace is necessary for the overall well-being of the community as well as for the development of healthy connections between individuals interacting with one another. The practice of dawah, which entails inviting other people to become followers of Islam, serves as a manifestation of the openness and missionary spirit that is associated with our faith. In the context of Islam, the term dawah refers to the act of spreading the message of Islam by living one's life in accordance with the religion's precepts and principles. This is an invitation to spread the profound insights, empathy, and reverence that are associated with Islam, with the intention of shedding light on the abundant and magnificent qualities that it possesses. Stewardship of the environment is highly valued in Islam, and the religion promotes the implementation of preventative measures to protect it. We have a profound respect for the natural world and recognize that it is our responsibility to protect it. This respect stems from the religious convictions that we hold, the observance of sustainable practices, the preservation of biodiversity, and the responsible utilization of resources are all components of good stewardship. It is possible to demonstrate reverence for Allah's creation, while also providing assistance to the earth and the people who live on it by developing an interest in the preservation of the environment. To illustrate, take into consideration the importance that Islam places on the well-being of communities. and the pursuit of social justice. Because of our unwavering dedication to our faith, we are compelled to devote ourselves to having a positive impact on society, advocating for equality, and promoting social justice. Both equality and the advancement of those who are oppressed are important. In accordance with the teachings of Islam, we are obligated to actively oppose injustice, provide assistance to those who are oppressed, and help initiatives that seek to improve society and encourage equal opportunities for all individuals to flourish. In the end, it is absolutely necessary for us to keep an open mind, to engage in self-reflection, and to unwaveringly commit ourselves to living in accordance with the profound principles that Islam teaches. We pray that these teachings will inspire us to take action, that they will strengthen us, and that they will give us the ability to make meaningful contributions to the world. We pray that Allah bestows upon us the wisdom to obey His divine decree, the courage to put His teachings into practice, and the compassion to demonstrate His benevolence and affection toward all living things. In point of fact, let it come to life. One of the most important aspects of the Islamic religion is the concept of shukr, which refers to the act of expressing gratitude by Muslims. Our perspective shifts, and we are instilled with a desire to recognize and appreciate Allah's blessings in every aspect of our existence. As a result of this, a feeling of gratitude does not result in a lack of action. Rather, it compels us to actively serve Allah and His creation by making use of the resources that He has bestowed upon us. This, in turn, helps us to strengthen our faith and enables us to experience greater happiness and fulfillment in our lives. Take into consideration the significance of patience, also known as sabr, when confronted with difficult circumstances. In accordance with the teachings of Islam, genuine patience takes into account not only the ability to persevere through adversity, but also the ability to welcome it with self-assurance and optimism, trusting in the guidance and wisdom of Allah. Through the process of developing trust in the divine plan, our belief grows stronger and our resilience grows deeper. Take into consideration the viewpoint of Islam regarding the family as the primary support structure of society. When it comes to an individual's spiritual, moral, and social development, the most ideal nurturing environment can be found within the framework of their family, which is why families are held in such high regard. In Islam, the family is a revered and cherished institution that is responsible for the protection and upbringing of the children of the Ummah. This gives the family a sacred position. Additionally, the religion places a strong emphasis on the significance of close relationships between members of the same family. The practice of zakat, which is considered to be one of the most fundamental principles of Islam, serves as a demonstration of our dedication to advancing social justice and empathy. Through the redistribution of communal resources, zakat exemplifies the fundamental Islamic values of philanthropy and compassion toward those who are disadvantaged. This helps to alleviate poverty and promote social cohesion. One should take into consideration the importance that Islam places on the cohesiveness of the community. Our religion places a significant emphasis on the importance of unity and mutual support among Muslims. Muslims exemplify the benevolence and magnanimity that are fundamental to Islam by providing assistance to one another at all times, regardless of whether the circumstances are favorable or unfavorable. This helps to strengthen our collective solidarity as an ummah, taking into consideration the religious and cultural significance of Islamic artwork and architecture. For example, stunning examples of Islamic architecture and paintings of the highest quality. When we consider our cultural and historical heritage, we are filled with a sense of satisfaction and honor because we are followers of Islam. In addition to having a profound appreciation for the things that Allah has made, we make a concerted effort to come together and establish a community that is cohesive. In Islam, followers are encouraged to engage in the practice of tafakkur, which is a combination of mindfulness and reflection. The purpose of this practice is to contemplate the meaning of their existence as well as the astounding creations that Allah has made. Individuals have the ability to acquire a more profound understanding of spirituality, a higher reverence for the divine, and the capacity to lead a life that is more mindful and fulfilling when they engage in contemplation. In the end, let us make a concerted effort, exhibit profound empathy, and take on a profound sense of responsibility in order to successfully incorporate the principles of Islam into every facet of our existence. Our prayers are that these teachings will serve as a compass for us, that they will deepen our understanding, and that they will make it possible for us to have a positive impact not only in our immediate communities but also beyond them. My prayer is that Allah bestows upon us the wisdom to recognize and appreciate His blessings, the fortitude to persevere through difficulties, and the compassion to serve His creation with all of our hearts. In point of fact,